All right, for more right now, we're being joined by Michael Wilds, an immigration attorney and former federal prosecutor. Thank you very much for being here tonight.
All right, so Michael, we've learned that Shahzad just recently became an American citizen, a naturalized American citizen within the last 6 to 9 months. It seems as though there's so many flags as far as inconsistencies and odd things that he's been doing leading up to what happened on Saturday. Are you surprised that nobody picked up on his activities?
Extraordinarily surprised. Imagine this. Person is on a terrorist watch list, effectively, as we just heard, purchases a gun, buys a ticket, and then actually boards a plane. And everybody here is trying to explain how they're doing great investigations. No doubt the NYPD, the intelligence services, acted with great efficiency and professionalism. No doubt we're better because this was averted. But this man sat before an immigration examiner for a hearing on his eligibility for citizenship. If they had triggers in the form where he could now be denaturalized, he could actually be tried as an enemy combatant. The forms that you fill out for citizenship, and I'm an immigration lawyer, I practice in Midtown here, are arcane and old. They deal with questions like, are you a communist? Do you support totalitarian governments? It doesn't have questions, do you intend or have you actually exercised or performed in terrorist watch camps. It's disturbing to once again see post 9/11 that we're good at trying to evacuate and learn information. Thank God the forensics were in place and everyone's doing a fabulous job. The problem that we have here is this is a problem that we should not be dealing with, and if we don't deal with this efficiently, we're going to kick this can down the yard for our children to deal with. And more importantly, we have to be careful now that the intelligence services and the investigations are not going to be compromised. If this was a lone wolf, and let's assume it was a foolish or the most stupid terrorist that you could ever see, you can imagine now the world over looking to see how many cameras are in Times Square, who are they investigating. I would be laughing if I were in Al-Qaeda to see that they had to pull him off the plane and to have our Attorney General explain that he was really, you know, that they were going to stop the plane anyway. With what, a lasso and a rope?
Yeah, Michael, I understand. You have worked with terrorist defectors in the past who have cooperated with the United States providing information. What do you think is going through Shahzad's mind right now?
I think that he is scrambling to save as much of his life. He's 30 years old. He will spend the rest of his life in jail. If he cooperates, he's going to try to give as much information. We can see now, despite the fact that he was Mirandized, he has waived that privilege. He is cooperating with the government. He waived his right to be arraigned today for a speedy trial. The government, under certain national security rights, has the privilege of holding him. I think he's scrambling to save his own hide. But now we have to turn to his associates in Pakistan. If this was a rogue agent, a domestic act of terrorism, or is this really one that has international repercussions? That region is troublesome. That region is duplicitous, and it's time for us to deal with this Taliban and this government in that area effectively, lest one of these things actually go off.
Okay, Michael Wilds, we certainly appreciate your input. And tomorrow on Good Day New York, the latest in the Times Square bomb scare, we will look at the money trail as the investigation into Faisal Shahzad continues starting